everyone, my name is Janice, and today in this video we are going to be making a rooster hat that looks like this. Okay, and I'm going to be introducing to you the materials that we will be needing. For construction papers wise, we will need black, white, yellow and red. For all the things that you see here, from the comb, the eyes, the beak, the wattle and the wings. For the tails at the back, you can choose any random colors that you want. And for the body itself, we will need an A3 size brown paper. And tools, we will need our scissors, our ruler, masking tape, double-sided tape, and a hole puncher. Alright, so let's begin. So we are going to start with the body. We will need an A3 size paper. Look for a bowl or something that is round, as big as the paper, that it can fit perfectly and nicely on the paper, like this. Okay, so I've already drawn out the circle and I've already also prepared to cut out the circle. It should look something like this. Okay, so my circle is here. I've cut it out nicely. And now I'm going to find the center of the circle, whereby I'm going to be cutting out a little bit so that I can fold it into a cone. So I'm just going to press in the middle, estimate where the middle is so that I know where the center is on both sides, so that I can find the middle and mark the center here. Okay, and then I'm going to draw a line down which forms a quarter of a circle, because that's where I'm going to be cutting it. After when we cut this one line down, we will need to also estimate how much further we need to cut over here. So usually I based on my estimation, and I'll do it really slow. It's like cutting a pizza. And then with this shape right now, okay, I'm going to fold it in to see whether it's excellent, just nice. Okay, how do you know? Is ensuring that both ends meet really nicely. Okay, it can't be staggered this way where the hole over here is so big. Okay, you have to actually fold it until the hole is slightly smaller and both bottom ends meet really nicely, like this. Okay, but before that, I am just going to take this up. I'm going to leave a little small hole so that later I can slot my comb in. Okay, or maybe I should just do it now. So over here what I have is that I've already cut out the comb. Okay, you can draw it freehand on a paper like this, the red paper. The size of this paper is A7 size. Okay, so I cut it out. You can draw freehandedly. I'm just going to paste the comb inside here. So I'm going to take my double-sided tape. I'm just going to paste right in the middle. I'm going to just fold it. There you go. Okay, so inside, okay, I'm going to hold it in. So I'm going to paste a masking tape inside this portion here. There. I'm just going to paste this inside here so that it will hold properly. And on the outside here, I'm going to paste a double-sided tape so that I'll paste it all down. And I'm just going to fold it up like this. There you have it. You have your body and the comb at the top. Let's go and see how we are going to create the beak, the eyes, the wattle. Okay, so over here also I have an A7 size papers that I've drawn out. Okay, so for the beak I've drawn a diamond shape. The wattle I actually drew a heart shape. Okay, in which your paper, it has to actually be in a shape of a square, like this. Okay, And I have my black and white paper for the eye. So once when I cut it out, it will look something like this. Okay, and if you notice, right, for my pupil, I actually cut out a very small little triangle. Okay, a small little triangle here to give it a little bit cuteness in it, like this. Okay, I'm just going to paste it down. There you go. So I've already cut out my beak and my wattle and my eyes. So this is what I have for now. And the last thing not to forget is the wing. So the wing is a smaller size. It's actually half of an A7, so it's an A8 size. Okay, if you can see, it's actually smaller. The papers just keeps getting smaller and smaller, and it's easier for you to actually estimate and draw freehandedly. So of the wing over here, how are you actually going to draw the wing? You're just going to use the entire piece of paper. And once when you cut out, it should look something like this. Okay, so once when everything is all cut out, we can start assembling it. We will start with the wattle at the bottom, okay, so that we can actually gauge from the top or from the bottom to the top. So I'm going to paste this first. And you're going to see and estimate where the center is. You do not want to paste it sideways. Okay, so I've got my wattle, and then followed by the beak. The beak, you can fold it into half on both sides so that later on you can actually bend and adjust the beak how you want it to look like. Okay, got to really estimate where the center is. Okay. And last but not least, we're going to paste in the eye. There. So we assembled the features of the rooster, and now for the wings, we're just going to paste it at the side. It's best to actually do both at the same time so that you can actually gauge and estimate where these are going to go to. So it's going to go about here. So we're almost done. Okay, the last two steps, we are going to include the tail at the back and as well as the ribbon at the two sides. Now the tail is actually, you need about 8 to 12 strips of paper depending how fluffy you want your tail to be. So you have a strip of paper like this. It is measured 2 cm, and you can cut it out from an A4 paper. Okay, A4 paper, the longest length, which is 29.7 cm by 2 cm at the top. First, you're going to put a double-sided tape at the edge, like this. So you have a double-sided tape at the edge, and then with the double-sided tape facing you, you're going to take your scissors and you're going to curl this up like this. If you are with parents, please, it's more, or if you have an adult beside you, please let the adult do it. You do not want to cut your hands for kids. Okay, so adults, please supervise your children when you're doing this. So I'm just going to make this really curl up. Okay, so I'm going to take out all my double-sided tape and I'm going to start pasting my tail. Over here I've already prepared all that I need, and I'm going to start pasting. Usually I'll start from the center. And there you go. You've got your rooster, the full body of it. Last but not least, we're going to punch 2 holes at the side, the 2 sides, to actually create and put in the ribbon. So I've punched 2 holes at the sides, and I'm going to take my ribbon. So you assemble the 2 ribbons so that you can actually put it on your head like this, and you can tie the 2 ribbons over here. And there you go. This is your rooster hat. And we have come to the end of this program, this video. I hope you enjoy it. Goodbye.